Hi, Bumblebee. I was waiting till somebody came on before I pressed the button. This is Shirley from Shirley's World, and this is my Thursday, usually tea time video, but I got a box from Bumblebee, so I'm going to do a box opening. Yes, I'm so glad you sent a box so quick. I have that barrel back there is the last of the things I have to list. They're all measured and packaged up, and it was the things I got at the Goodwill when I went the other day. And then I'll be done. Right after I told you on Sunday that I hadn't had a 0 day all week, of course I had a 0 day on Monday. It was after my biggest day that I had all month, which is so crazy how eBay works. But yes, I've been looking into Terapeak. I use it once in a while. They've made it available to everybody now. Doesn't cost anything. You don't have to have a store. Before you had to have a store. And now anybody that sells on eBay can use it. So it's very useful, but it does take some time. But I think I'll be looking things up in my spare time and getting to know what things are worth, because I'm thinking a lot of my things that I put on, I put too high of a price on, even though I have best offer on it. Some people get just scared off. They don't do, they don't want to do best offer. They just want to buy it at the price that it is and not fuss around with that. So possibly the 3 or 4 things that I looked up were definitely lower than I thought that I should put them on. Yeah, Terapeak. Spellhound is also good. And just to use the search one, it doesn't cost anything. It's an app, Spellhound, and that one's a good to use too. Terapeak is just eBay, but Spellhound is all different platforms. So I didn't feed Dexter, and he's in here pacing around. Anyway, I'm hoping he doesn't become a problem because I didn't feed him. I gave him a couple dog biscuits, so yeah. I think my sister will be in. I wrote her an email that I was going to do this, and she said okay, so she should be popping in. And other than that, nothing new. The horses across the street were out today. Of course, they weren't out yesterday because we had a lot of snow on the ground. Today, it's almost all melted. And the horses are out with their thin little coats on. I mean, their blanket coats. And they were up at the fence, so I walked halfway down the driveway and I was talking to them. They were listening very carefully. But, yeah, I'm so glad that I have horses across the street. Ever since we moved into this house, I saw those 2 big pastures across the street from me, and I thought, wouldn't it be wonderful if they had horses in them that I could watch? And here, after, how many years have I lived in this house? 16, 17 years, I forget. Now there's horses. So I'm so glad. The higher price could take just a bit more patience to sell. I don't know. I like to sell things. The selling, getting sales is what makes me happy. It's not so much the sourcing. It's not listing for sure. It's not the photography. it's getting that ka-ching. I don't care what it is. It can be a CD. It can be a $50 thing. I just like to get sales. So, and I'm looking at some of the higher price or higher sellers like Daily Refinement. He's selling lower price things, and also the guy that he's doing this with, I can't think of his name, but you know who I mean, Bumblebee, he's associated with now in this YouTube thing. He sells really low price things. I mean, he sells clothes, but they're like, $12 to $20. He doesn't even sell any higher price things. And I do get upset with low ballers. Tech and Sports, yeah. Have you looked at his store? I was surprised. I thought he had higher price things. Or at least, what what Chris is selling. But his is even lower, I think, than Chris's things. But he just sells a humongous amount. And when you list, how many does he list a day? 500 things a day or something? 200, whatever. Yeah. I don't see how that's possible myself, but they do it. And he's always done by 4 o'clock, he says. So anyway, I'm not going to be listing that many. I've been listing this so far, starting with last Sunday, 7, 6, 4, 6, and today 7 so far today. And that was because I had drafted some things yesterday. I was on a roll. Listing. So I put the last 5 into drafts and I brought them forward. So really I put them on 5 and then did 2 more. So I could sit here and draft things, and then when I have a good day where my back isn't killing me to sit here, I could draft, keep drafting things, and then they go on like, you can put them on anytime. I know, I always knew about that, but I usually don't do drafts. You have to work really hard for that business model, I guess. Wow. He has such a low buy price. That's why he sells a lot, right? All right. I cracked open your box, the tape. And when I went out to the mail today, it came today. All I saw was the sausage, original pork sausage. I thought, I didn't order pork sausage. Then I saw your tag on here. That was funny. You see what we got here today. The tape like grows to this thin plastic thing that you put over here. Oh, these look like men's things here. Okay. Ralph Lauren, the Blake collection, that Blake style. This is, I'm sure, a men's shirt. Let's see. This is like Oxford cloth, extra, extra large. And it's lavender and, short sleeve. Lavender with a multicolored pony. It's a button down and button front shirt. A nice big size. Got some hangers here. Not as many as I usually have. I did sell, the thing I've sold so far today was that sequin jacket. from Judy's garage sale thing. It was like a zebra print, all sequins. It weighs a ton. Somebody bought it, but they haven't paid for it yet. So the shipping on that is pretty high. So I'm hoping that's not what's keeping them from paying me. It is heavy, and it's going to California. So here is, a Carhartt. This is a flannel, long sleeve flannel shirt in an extra large cotton flannel. Isn't that pretty? Carhartt's always great to sell. There's a little Carhartt mark. So super. Yeah, we needed this the last couple days. It's been freezing here. Bumblebee, how much snow did you get? Did you get a lot of snow like we did? We got like 3 inches on the ground. Of course, it melted pretty fast, but Dexter was a wreck yesterday because as the snow was melting off the trees, because it was hanging down off, the trees were heavy with the snow, but it started to melt right away, and it melted, and it was windy, and it was blowing the ice, little pellets of ice against the windows. Carhartt shares in a party now? Really? Huh. I've been watching for that 200 box or any big box from ThredUp. I can't even get any box except the one that I usually get. That's usually the only one available. Okay, here's a cute shirt. This is another men's shirt. Shirt. Bullock and Jones from San Francisco. 2-ply, 80s cotton. Little check shirt, multicolor. This is cute. What size are you? Not sure of the size. Looks big though. Looks like at least an extra large, maybe bigger. Sometimes the size is hidden inside in the fabric tag, but I don't see a fabric tag. Well, fabric tag is that 2-ply 80s, but I'll have to go and measure. I'm sure it's at least a 2XL. It's big. Bullock and Jones. I don't think I've ever sold that brand before. Here's a new with tags, flat front shorts. These are a men's size 46. Oh, we're going with big sizes here, I see. It was has a sales tag of 20 bucks. Goodfellow. I just learned yesterday the Goodfellow sold in Target. I see it in the store in Goodwill, but I never knew where it was from. So Target brands do okay. So this is like it looks like linen, but I don't think it is. It's called the Linden Short. It has a 9-inch inseam, which is not quite. Oh yeah, not quite Bermudas. Oh, it is part linen and cotton. Oh, those are nice. Nice gray, black front shorts. This must be the men's box. This is from Express, a polo shirt in a large. It has navy blue with anchors all over it. You must have heard me say my men's boxes are the only, men's bins are the only bins with room in them. I have got to go to Walmart and buy some more bins, even though I hate to, but because the women's bins are pretty full. And to have those shipped to me costs way too much. Because in the store, you can buy them for these size that I have, the 58 quart. They're like $5 or 5 something. Because I did look them up to get them shipped, and they're way too much. You have to buy them in sets of 8, and it just seems like too much. Is this new? It looks brand new. Yes, it is. Brand new with tags. I have a shoe here. A pair. It's definitely a men's box. It's a pair of loafers. Oh, 2 things in here. I love these little presents in the shoes. This is a size 12. That doesn't look like a 12. Does it? That's pretty big. I guess it is. A size 12. Like sort of a moccasin type flat. Oh, it is a moccasin. Type flat. Men's 12, and it's by Croft & Barrow. Croft & Barrow. It's a Kohl's brand. Put it there till I get the other shoe. Get the other one out here. I suspect you put this box together as you were doing my other box. It came so quick, right? You had a lot of snow on Tuesday, right? Wet and like powdered sugar on the ground, nothing that hung around. Oh, we had this wet, awful, heavy snow. Here's the other one. So a pair of men's Croft & Barrow. These are nice and soft. Are they leather? Handmade. Handmade. Sold in Kohl's. Oh, sorry, Dexter. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm going to open the things that were in the shoes. What are you moaning about? Nintendo Entertainment Center. Says old school. I don't know enough about gaming to even know what that means. But somebody must. I bet your sons know what that means. Old school. Something about gaming, Nintendo. Dexter, don't groan. What's the matter? What's the matter? Maybe I'll hold this. Okay. I'm surprised my sister didn't make it. It's what the first controllers look like. Oh, thank you. Oh, 7 for All Mankind. A pair of jeans. Boot cut. And size 40. Good going. A pair of men's 7 for All Mankind jeans. That's great. Do you ever go back to Goodwill? Or are you just doing thrift stores? Or I know you don't want to say, but where are you getting your stuff? This looks like a windbreaker. Whispering Smith has a mountain and an eagle on the tag. It's a black, lightweight, zip front windbreaker. Black. This is cuffs, knit cuff on the sleeves and around the hips at the bottom. This looks like brand new too, but it doesn't have what size? Extra large. Yep, this is my extra large men's box. Okay, oh, a belt. Long belt. Black, the silver buckle. Genuine leather. I don't see a size, but it's certainly long. Oh, there it is, 48. Wow. I've never had a belt this long before. Size 48 belt. Cool. A pair of shorts. Good Fella, which is Target. New with tags, $20. The Linden short. Wasn't that what the other one was too? That linen one. These are also in a size 42. The Linden short. Oh, I forgot to open my other packages that was in the shoe. Marmot. Extra, extra large. Short sleeve. Plaid shirt. It's a button up. And it's made in India. It has a little, it says Marmot there on the shoulder. I don't know this brand. You know what? Another brand that puts their name on the shoulder like that is one I just photographed is O'Neill. The shirt that I got is O'Neill shirt. Has it right there too. I'm not sure about Marmot. Marmot shares to a party. Oh. Vintage Windbreaker. Okay. It's your secret tool. You're my secret tool. Okay. Tommy Bahama. Silk. Size large. In a green short sleeve. Tommy Bahama shirt. It's meant to wear out. It has a split hem there. It feels so nice. A large. I haven't seen many Tommy Bahamas where I've been shopping at all. I don't know what happened to them all. I used to see them more. Another pair of shorts. Ooh, these are silky like. New with tags, called All in Motion. Cargo golf shorts. Yeah, they feel like that golf lightweight, quick dry fabric. New with tags. Not sure what store. They're size 38 and they have a price tag of $30. Very nice. Cargo golf shorts. In beige. Oh, something else. These are the same thing. All in motion cargo golf shorts. Oh, cargo golf. That's what I said. These are navy in a size 40. New with tags. I'm sure they're the same price. $30. Men's golf shorts. Nice. Columbia, 2 extra tall. Wow, that's great. This has a roll-up sleeve because there's a button. It must have a tab in there. Columbia, 2 extra tall. Wow. It's a shirt my husband would have worn. Omni shade means it protects you from the sun. And it has 2 Velcro close front breast pockets. And it's this sort of like those shorts are, you know, that quick dry fabric. There's a whole clip there. This looks like it's almost new without tags. Oh, this is vented. This is a vented shirt. See the back is all vented there. So dark gray or medium gray vented Columbia shirt. Looking at my package. Boy, I am so glad to have. I will have plenty of room in my men's bins for these things. And a couple more things. My daughter's doing pretty well. She finally, Lucky brand. She's been showering the last couple of days, and she wore herself out yesterday. She did too much. She was going to go to the barn to pick up her car with her girlfriend today, but she was too tired. She just did too much yesterday. So tomorrow they're going, I guess. So this is a new with tags, Lucky brand, medium, classic fit. There's the tag, Lucky brand. And this is a soft, oh, this is a long sleeve. You know, blue with little white, like diamond pattern. You can barely see it there, see? New with tags, but no price tag. I think they crossed it off with a marker. True Indigo. True Indigo means you better not wash this first with anything else, because True Indigo bleeds the first few times you wash it. I mean, probably a lot more than that. You just have to be careful when you wash that. Very nice looking shirt. Wait, you get really nice things, Bumblebee. Oh, here's a bag, I think. What is this? No. An apron. This is an apron, like a barbecue for the summer. A men's barbecue apron. It sort of looks like a camouflage. That's cool. There's just everything in this box. And I have all in the box, but there's two more wrap packages here. A little one and a bigger one. A tie. Jay Garcia. Now, see, I usually can recognize Jay Garcia, but I wouldn't have known that's what that was. Let's see if it has a name. Stonehenge, but that's not the name. It just says Stonehenge Limited. A lot of times, Jay Garcia ties, they have a name and a number. That's a nice looking tie. Okay. Of course, you have to have a tie with men's stuff. It looks like Steve's gonna make it. Shirt. This is soft. I never know how to pronounce this. Bakra. It's silk, I can tell. 100% silk. A short sleeve. It's gray and beige with a leaf design. It's a nice looking shirt. In a size large. So that is a tremendous box, Bumblebee. Yes, all things men. Great. Yeah, I will. My back feels. I took an Advil, a couple Advil today. And vented. The the Columbia one is, yeah. This one is vintage, right? I was gonna say that one isn't. Let's see. What was I going to do? I was going to go through your last invoice and go through and make sure all my listings had some good keywords if they were if I didn't put right, good keywords in there. But anyway, what was I going to say? I have no idea. I called the dog's doctor yesterday, and she gave me something for his anxiety. And it's not something you give every day. It's something that you just give, like when I take a Xanax, he would take his medicine. And this is supposed to be very well tolerated, and you can give it up to twice a day. But I feel so sorry for him. Like yesterday when those ice crystals were hitting the window, he was just so beside himself. It was painful to watch him. And I know exactly how he feels, But I have something to take, and he didn't. So now I will try this. Hopefully it will have a good effect. But yeah, she renewed some of his medicine. I can cut his prednisone down to a quarter tab instead of a half tab because it's making his appetite a little too big, too voracious. So we'll try a quarter tab and see how that does. It's for his throat. It's to keep the swelling down in his throat. But he hasn't seemed to, even on the half tab, it really hasn't seemed to do much. He's still coughing and gagging that cough. Read up 4 messages. Columbia shares to a party. Or vintage. Oh, wait, let me see. Vintage Tommy Bahama with collar loop. The bin pickers say is so sought after. The Tommy Bahama one. This one. Oh, really? That makes it vintage with the loop? Huh. Now, I would have never known that. Thank you. Imagine that. Little things. Vintage Tommy Bahama with the collar loop. Yeah, you do learn a lot when you listen to these people on YouTube. And a vintage Windbreaker. Okay. I will get these ironed or steamed here and get some pictures so that tomorrow I can start measuring and listing. And I think that doing the drafts is a good idea for me. When my back feels good, I think that I should do, besides listing, I should also draft a bunch and have that on hand. Like I said, I took an Advil today and my back, I think it helped. I think because my back was bad yesterday and it was starting to hurt again today. So it feels pretty good right now. So hopefully the Advil will help. Yesterday I took the aspirin body and back and body. It didn't do anything. and it's extra strength. It did make my stomach hurt. So I know Advil isn't any better on your stomach, but it didn't make my stomach hurt today. So yeah, you were working there. And yes, I was working on a box with the other one. Yes, just keep them coming. That makes me hurry up and do this and wait for the next and get, so I'm ready for the next one. And Saturday, what day is today? Thursday. Saturday, I have to go and go to Goodwill for the double points day. So I will be shopping on Saturday. Yeah. I have to keep myself busy because like in a week and a half, I don't even want to think about the dentist thing, and that's coming up fairly soon. I could send you a box of ordinary items for a cheaper price if you want to try tech and sports model. Yeah, you can send me anything. I don't care. I'll put anything on. I like to have name brand things because it's easier for me to look up and stuff. But as long as lower price things have sizes on them, that's my biggest. I never know. I know you just go by the measurements, but yeah, it's easier if they have sizes. But I don't know. Or names, some name. And really anything Bumblebee. I'm just happy to get boxes that I don't have to be out in the stores. Did you guys get your vaccinations yet? My kids haven't either. I don't know. I think you had it for a while, so you probably have antibodies. Dexter's groaning, but he has always groaned. So I meant to ask the vet that yesterday when I talked to her. This dog has always been a groaner, especially when he's laying down to go to sleep or laying, and he just groans, like sighs and groans. Now when he groans, I'm afraid he's in pain. So I don't know. Yes, you should have antibodies, right? Just based on style, size, and price that you could sell for less. Yeah, that's good. As long as I have some keywords, if it's something out of the ordinary. Because I would have never thought of that word stained glass on that. That's in this, that dress. Well, I just listed it. In fact, I just listed that. Stained glass. I would have never thought that would be a word to describe that pattern or sort of whatever that was. I wouldn't have known how to describe the pattern at all on that real slinky, stretchy dress, little mini dress. Anyway, I'm going to close for now and get this thing situated. And sometime in the near future, I wanted to start going through my closet and decluttering. Like I was watching that one girl on YouTube. She has a really good way to do it that I think I could probably do. And I want to start with my own closet and go from there and do my bedroom and then do the next room the way she says to do it. So maybe I will I should have one day to do that. One day a week to try to do that. So I will see you next time, which will be Saturday, hopefully, when I get home from the store, and then my Sunday one. So be good. Sue, you didn't make it. This was a fun box too. They all are. So I will see you on Saturday. Bye. Thank you, Bumblebee.